Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome to something absolutely new. We are trying out some stuff here. I'm going to call this Shoutcast Sundays here. So on my Discord channel, I do have like a little repository for direct strike replays, and they've been, been piling up here and there, and I was like, you know what? Now with that, we got some time. I want to check some of these out. So I was promised that this is a game by BobsGuns. Inflames, as well as their friend Kirigaya, which I have never had the pleasure of playing with, and this is the synchronized Brawl. So the synchronized Brawl, the Brawl modifiers, unfortunately are covered by the replay button here, but I believe it was Synergy. There's Stronghold. You have some like of these units here. They're about to you're about to build a base here, and there's also Hybrid over here. Okay, with the replicator matrix. So it looks like I can buy some upgrades. Can I take over? Uh-oh, I pressed some buttons here. Oh, okay, no, okay, there we go, that's better. So let's just look at, I'm just gonna look at BobsGuns' perspective here. So we are just going to let it run here. So I was told that this game, they have managed to distill cancer into the finest form. So we have Karax, we have Mercs, and who is over here? Kirigaya. Oh, is it Swan? Is Kirigaya Swan? I don't know. So the game's starting out here. We got some missile turn. I think Kirigaya is Swan. Yeah, okay. So apparently this game was supposed to be like cancer distilled to its peak. So I'm pretty hyped about it. So yeah, this is gonna be like a new thing I'm gonna try out here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to zoom out because the Starcraft 2 replay kind of sucks, and like, this is the best we can get it to be. But we got some Zerglings coming out here. Got some Sentinels coming here. Looks like we're up against a Zagara and somebody else. So with Synergy, everything spawns at the same time, which is why we have the Sentinels. He's running some laps around here. Still running some laps. Does the replay like change up the way the game works? Like the units like attack differently? Because I think like the AI like runs it a little differently on the replay. So maybe something like will be spooky here, but we'll see here. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy these Shoutcast Sundays. I'm planning to make this a Sunday thing. So yeah, there's a lot of replays all stacked up in the observatory on our Discord channel. So I'm gonna probably go through a few of them, maybe cast some older brawls, bring some nostalgia back. So be sure to let me know if you guys enjoy this format, and maybe if there's things you want me to change about it. I'm down for that too. But I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna watch this game here. We're just gonna chill out. Looks like there's a Phoenix here. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, so I think the combination is like you have the Sentinels and then you have the Zerglings, and then like together you just have a good time. And ooh, can I control this? I don't know. I've never tried controlling this. I don't want to do the takeover thing though, because like the thing is, if you take over, your opponent's field is like not gonna grow anymore, versus like your field is gonna change with the game. So yeah, let's just observe. I got our Zagara being selected here. Oh, DTs. So it's Zagara, Phoenix, and Vorazun. It's a pretty oddball combination, especially for this week. I wouldn't be surprised if Vorazun ends up going for some Dark Templar. Not Dark Templar. Some Void Rays that are invisible. Sorry, I'm looking at the DTs on the screen and I'm just thinking, Void Rays? So yeah, Zagara could probably overwhelm with some abs, but there's no bountiful, so abs are going to be few and far between. Phoenix with Taldarin here. It's kind of strange that Phoenix is opening Taldarin. I mean, Taldarin's decent against structures, but I don't know if he's good against all these Sentinels. I guess maybe he's not too bad. We got a scan coming out here. I mean, Taldarin's normal attack speed isn't that high. He's got a lot of health though, but I don't know. I would have gone with the Colossus if I was this Phoenix here. So let's see. We got some Science Vessels. We got Inflames coming out with the Shock Division. If it's Stronghold, you better get some Shock Divisions here. Okay, we got some Hybrid coming in here. So what I'm guessing is like the Swan have the laser beam for support, and then like builds a Science Vessel. Is that what it is? Like just supporting the team, and then like Mercs does the Shock Divisions, and then Karax does the front lining with the Sentinels. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. I haven't watched this yet, so it's gonna be a pleasant surprise for myself. And then like when the beam comes up, maybe like 8 minutes in, 10 minutes in, just drop the hybrid. Because this game's a 12-minute game, so I'm assuming like that's what happens, you know? The hybrid comes down, the beam comes down, everything blows up to shreds. And it's gonna be a nice, clean execution. So, we'll see. Let's see. Got our little Marine. Little Marine trying his best here. Just got wasted. Taldarn got the max level phase disruptors. Like as Phoenix, you should get Warbringer if you're faced with all these structures here on Stronghold. Warbringer is pretty strong. He's basically a Karax Colossus with more health. And I guess he makes up for the lack of Fire Beam with like his Time Beam, which slows things down. But yeah, damn, look at this squad of Marines. Are those SCVs going to attack? No way, no, that SCV is just going forward to scout. Damn, okay, they're healing each other here. Marines, oh, that Marine just got diced up by the Zealot. Oh, and then the better Zealot came forward here. You know what, this sort of zoomed in perspective, like, just makes the battle look a lot more intense. But I don't know how I would cast the game if it was, like, super late game and there's, like, 50 things on the field here. So the beam's about to be up. Does BobsGuns use it on cooldown? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Got some more Marines, got some more Sentinels. So it looks like, yeah, Swan's strategy is to build Science Vessels and to heal up the... Oh, it heals the Sentinels! Right, and also shields them. So it's all mechanical, and it inflames the Shock Division just in the back. Just dropping the hammer. Just pounding it down. Got a shield battery over here. Nice little fight unfolding here. Nice. Nice. I think there's a second game to this, so we might actually go and like have a look at the second game as well, but you know, we'll see about that. I don't know, because I mean, you know, you don't distill cancer on the first try, right? Taldarn here is getting glitched out here. Just a huge swarm of Sentinels. All you need are Sentinels, boys. They're just chopping their way through. We got some Shock Divisions in the back here, just blowing up some pylons. Sentinels up front, distracting everything. Science Vessels. I'm surprised Warzone has no Corsairs yet. Oh, no, never mind. Speak of the devil. There they are. They're right here. The Corsairs will give you some trouble, though. Because they take out Science Vessels like nobody's business. Science Vessels aren't designed to tank Corsairs. I mean, because they're light. Although, if they're getting healed by an SCV, and getting Defensive Matrix at the same time, and getting healed by another Science Vessel, that's OP, boys. That is OP. Oh, but there's enough Corsairs now. We got some Disruptors coming in here. DTs being biological, inferior. They're getting destroyed. They need Purified DTs. That'll be nuts. Although, I don't know, would they have Purified DTs? I think DTs were like exiles back then. Back in like the first like sort of Protoss Wars and stuff. Well, looks like the cannon's about to go down here. Oh, we got some Hybrid coming out here. Here we go. Got some Banelings rolling in here. The Swan Laser just constantly doing DPS. The Corsairs don't have Disruption Web though, which is a damn shame because Disruption Web is so powerful against tanks. You gotta get it. Alright. They put out some Hybrid here, but it looks like only probably one player put out some Hybrid because they put out the big Hybrid. Those guys have 2,000 health, but they're all dead now. They're all expired. They're all spent. Phoenix is still building Immortals. Honestly, I would build either Carriers. Oh, actually, no, there's a Banks in the game. So probably Colossus. Just buy a bunch of Warbringers and like basic Colossi. I mean, the range really helps. It all stacks. Might not look like it'll be good. And also because all these Zealots, like, you have Zagara kind of in the front. And if you really want to fight Zealots, you could also buy Caldalis, or you could buy Adepts. The Adepts will definitely shred through the Sentinels here, because they are anti-light. They have a good deal of health too, but I don't know. I'd probably go with Caldalis. I think as Phoenix, your job should just be to, like, push, I think. I don't know. Like, at least looking at your team comp, you should probably try and push, and then, like, let Vorazun. Yeah, okay, so there's the Black Hole. There's the beam coming down here. Does that mean we're going to see Hybrid? Oh, there's no Hybrid, but there's definitely a lot of Sentinels here. Inflames here only got 2 Shock Divisions. Science Vessels over here. Okay, so the beam just came down. I was expecting a beam Hybrid push. Okay. Well, maybe the Hybrid push will come down soon enough. Let's see here. There's so many Sentinels. Damn. all taken out just like that. Yeah, so like I think like if Zagara had some aberrations, and then you complement that with some I don't know, some Phoenix Legionaries, like Kaldalis will absolutely make mincemeat of all these Sentinels here. I think like Kaldalis, because he has AoE attacks, and then like Legionaries are just so much thicker. So they're twice as thick. Yes, they don't revive, but they do twice as much damage as well. So they're gonna kill those things faster. They're gonna kill those Sentinels faster than the DTs can get through them. I'm thinking if Phoenix went Legionaries, that'll be better here. But yeah, this is a pretty solid strategy here. Super tanky front line with the Karak Sentinels constantly coming in. Got Science Vessels to heal up. Inflames has actually got himself a Black Hammer. Really good to deal with the Corsairs. Sentinels are just on top of the base right now. Taldarin's AoE is not bad, but I'd get a Warbringer, honestly. That or get a Phoenix. Phoenix with his Dragoon form can like blast at the Zealots pretty nicely too. Although Synergy makes Phoenix cost 900 minerals, so you know, that's gonna be kind of tough here. I guess maybe that's why he didn't go for Legionaries, huh? Just because like there's like Karax's Legionaries. I mean, Karax's Sentinels only cost 150, whereas Phoenix's I think base costs 150. So Synergy means that it costs 225. So we got some hybrid coming out here. There's only 2 more minutes left of this game, so I'm guessing we just gotta see some more hybrid come up from the other side here. I'm hearing lots of hybrid being dropped here. Oh, merging is complete. Merging is complete. So, oh, we got some flying ones here too. Got some hybrid nemesis. There we go. Mercenaries. They only spawn once. Can you imagine if you could buy hybrid and they stayed permanently? What would that do? Like, I would actually be really curious about that. Like, what if you could buy hybrid and have them stay permanently? I think Manx would probably be the commander that benefits the most, which is hilarious because Manx also use a lot of hybrid. Because Manx mostly lacks front line. Like, if you had, like, the hybrid behemoths, like those really big ones, the 2000 HP ones, like, make them available for, like, 600 minerals or something? I don't know, it's just like a big Ultralisk, right? It's just a giant Ultralisk, that's all it is. With some abilities. I don't know, maybe 600 minerals is too cheap. Maybe, like, 700 minerals. Because the Tyrannosaur is, like, 800 something, right? Just put one of those down, you know? 2 of those down. That'd be interesting. Like, what if it was available to every commander? You just buy some hybrid. Like, permanently. Like, actually, but then, maybe you could just build a commander around hybrid. Just a hybrid commander. That'd be pretty interesting, actually. I never thought about that. Like, I've considered, like, well, it'd be cool, you know? So, it's looking like, the base is a pretty done deal here. It's just getting vaporized by hybrid nemesis and all this. Look at all those science vessels. Holy! Damn, those shock divisions here. Jesus. Well, that looks like a great game here. Let's have a look at here. I'm gonna pause it here because I think the game keeps going for a little bit, but that's because BobsGuns is checking up on the stats here. So BobsGuns here tanking 111k damage taken, and Inflames doing 91k. Not surprising with those shock divisions, I'll be honest. Oh wait, can I not select the other one? I don't know. Can I view as everyone? Oh no, I can't see this. Ah, I can't see the units. Okay, maybe I'll let this play, and maybe we shall see a click onto the units here. Can I take over? Player cam? I can't take over. Oh, I can take command. Oh, what happens if I click start game? Oh, okay, there we go. Now I can see. Now I can see the stats here. All right. So. Mineral value killed, resources. There we go. All right, so I'm kind of curious about the next game, so I'm gonna go and check it out here. So yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, we are back. So, I believe the compositions are the same here. So we got some Sentinels here. Okay, Inflames open up with some Manx, and Kirigaya is Swan still. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move off of everyone's view. I'm just gonna move off to BobsGuns' view. Oh! Oh no! I had like the zoomed out view, and then I used the scroll wheel, and then I zoomed in. No! Wait, hold on. Can I get that back? Ah, no! I almost had it. Ah! Okay. Well, let's see. What are we up against here? Man, okay. I like the zoom. Like, this is way too zoomed in for me. But it looks like there's a Kerrigan. It looks like there's a Nova here. Okay. Oh, those Lings here just gonna take down all those buildings here pretty nicely. It's great. It's some great early aggression. Really gotta hammer down those buildings. So I'll say that's Kerrigan, that's Nova, and then there's somebody else who hasn't put anything down here. Got some Sentinels. Man, I need to not like touch this stuff here. Man, that would have been great. Okay, so yeah, the one thing I don't like about the replays is like I'm zoomed in like way too close. Although I think this is like is this the normal SC2 like zoom? I think this might be the normal SC2 zoom. I just like to, you know, get a bigger view of things. It's too close, you know. So looks like this is also a short game here, 14 minutes. So I'm guessing it's just like great. It's probably gonna be something similar to what we saw last game. But let's see how our opponents here respond to it, because they lasted like 2 minutes longer. So, oh, there's a Stukov. Okay, well maybe that explains why they lasted 2 minutes longer. Stukov's just gonna blow up on those Sentinels. But Nova really needs to probably get some Hellbat Rangers. That's what you would want to do to counter this front line here. Kerrigan could get Ultralisk. Kerrigan's Ultralisk are pretty good, even against Shock Divisions. And yeah, I don't see Kerrigan doing anything else than that, unless Kerrigan buys Broodlords. I'm not a fan of Broodlords, just because they can't protect themselves. And they're also massive, so Manx is going to go to town. Like, Manx is just going to go to town against Broodlords. Just buy a few Sky Furies, boom, done. Broodlords are finished. So, we got our 135 HP Hellbat here. Why do they have 2 Napalm Sprays? Huh? What the heck? That seems super sus. Well, that Hellbat couldn't save itself, even though it was getting repaired by like 3 SCVs here. Maybe if it got like 5 more SCVs. Okay, we got a lot of Explodey Boys here, blowing up the Sentinels. Good thing the Sentinels have a second life. The Explodey Boys unfortunately do not. So, we got that going for us here. Sentinels, however, going straight for the defenses here, ignoring all the pylons. Some questionable AI here, but okay. Let's make it happen here. We got one Marine with his little blaster gun. He's doing his best. He's going forward. He's shooting that pylon. This Marine has more health than he's ever seen in his life. He's got that shield on him. And he's dead. Oh, and there it is. There's a Hellbat Ranger coming out. You're gonna need like a handful of those things. One of them is not enough. You're gonna need at least 2 or 3 more. I think if anything, Stukov should be the one building tanks, because his tanks that shoot Explodey Boys is pretty good. He's using a heal on this pylon here, which I don't think is a great idea. There is a Shock Division, so that could be bad. I think if Kerrigan goes Ultralisk and you get some Hellbat Rangers and Stukov stops building Explodey Boys and builds tanks that generate Explodey Boys, our opposing team could actually win this, but we'll see. Judging by last game, I have a feeling that BobsGuns, Inflames, and Kirigaya are probably going to win this one. But we'll see. Let's reserve judgment until the end of the game. Got that Sentinel here with a defensive matrix. Got 200 health on this thing. Damn, that's a thick Sentinel. That's 300 health. And, oh, I think the shield was still on him, and then he died. We got 2, 3 Shock Divisions. Shock Divisions all stacked up here. Inflames pinging it. Got that defense over there. And we're just... That one Hellbat Ranger is not good enough. You're gonna need at least 2 or 3. I don't know where Nova's money's going, but definitely ate into her army. Okay, Kerrigan with Hydralisk. That is... that's not what you want. Oh, I heard teleport successful. Are we gonna see some Mirages? Oh, where are they? Are they on the staging area? Oh, there are some Mirages. There's a Goliath from Nova. Although, not a fan of the Goliath, I'll be honest. Kerrigan going for Hydralisk is a bit of a mistake. You really don't want Hydralisk. Not right now, I think. If anything, Kerrigan would have been more worthwhile getting some Ultralisk, I think. So there's that. I think Nova could stick with Hellbats. The Goliath is like... The Mirages are a problem, though, and that one Goliath is just getting completely incinerated. Pretty bad day at work, I'll be honest. But I guess BobsGuns just using the beam on cooldown. So there is that. I think if Stukov built tanks, instead of constantly building, like, because like the thing is, tanks are a long-term investment. The Explodey Boys are just like a short-term sort of like, you know, It's like those really bad payday short-term loans that you should never take, but you have to take them because, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to survive. But now you're at a point where you're surviving, so you should stop taking them. You know. But unfortunately, I think Stukov is just going for him. So, yeah. Like, tanks will be more efficient after a certain point in time. Like, you buy 2 tanks. Sure, they're like 450 minerals. Actually, they're more expensive than that. They're like 600 something minerals. But like, your Explodey Boys cost around like 67. So like, you can buy 10 Explodey Boys or 1 tank, which will generate more than that many Explodey Boys if it is protected and survives. So yeah, you want the value generation, especially when you're faced up against these shock divisions. You probably won't stand a chance against shock divisions, I'll be honest, if you go toe-to-toe with them. Which is why you want Kerrigan with the Hellbat Rangers. You want Hellbat Rangers, but you also want Kerrigan with the Ultralisk here. I think a Liberator is a great idea too. It's like Liberator and then like some Goliaths. I don't know, but I think Kerrigan definitely should not get Hydralisks. Hydralisks are a bait most of the time. So there's that here. Robotics Bay getting completely blown to shreds here. Rip Robotics Bay. Can I get an F in the chat here? Oh, okay. They stopped shooting it. That one Marine though, that guy's dead. All right, we got some Liberators here. Liberators can take on these Mirages pretty nicely, but they're being healed up by the Science Vessels, which is actually pretty insane. Mirage is already pretty durable, so getting topped up by Science Vessels is like the last thing you really want to see. So yeah, maybe Stukov should focus on anti-air. Nova's Goliaths are sort of like, they're not that great against the things, but I guess they're not too bad against the Science Vessels. So I think a few Goliaths and a few Hellbats, not too bad. Nova's got the right idea here. Kerrigan needs Ultralisk, I'll be honest. I think this game you really want some Ultralisk. Because the Ultralisk can contest the Sentinels very well. They take next to no damage from them, and they heal from them, and they do a lot of damage to the Sentinels, and just everything is great about them. And then like the next thing you can do is they can also charge the tanks, and it takes the tanks a long time to kill them. I don't think the tanks can actually stun them because Ultralisk just can't be stunned. So there's that as well. Stukov focusing on Liberators should be the best idea. And yeah, I think that would help the team pull together. But yeah, also because Swan is only building support units, so he's not really actually dealing damage. But he's dealing damage by removing damage, you know. And so you're never gonna really out DPS the wave. So you know all these Explodey Boys, like look at that, wasted. They jump into those tanks, and then all they did was manage to kill that one tank that was about to time out anyways. So yeah, you wanna like maybe a few Explodey Boys to start the game, but you can't have too many until you know. You can't rely on them only, unless you're trying to like you know meme, which is fine I guess. So the Zerglings are a great idea. Now you gotta add some Ultralisk in there. I know they're like 500 minerals in this Brawl because Synergy makes everything super expensive, but you know, Ultralisk are Ultralisk, man. Especially their Kerrigan Ultras too. They're like the best Ultralisk in the game. I don't think there's any Ultras better than it. Like maybe raw stats, the Hawk's Ultralisk is good, but like it doesn't have a second life. Like Kerrigan Ultras are basically the same thing as Karak Sentinels, except it's the Ultralisk version. So yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. Like Nova's Hellbat Rangers will eventually, yeah, this will happen to them. They get picked up, and then you get ripped. That's it. Maybe Nova should have transitioned to Liberators, because Liberators are also good against Manx too. Not too bad against the clumped up Science Vessels either, and they're absolutely monstrous against the Mirages here. So we got some Hybrid getting tossed out here, so that's pretty desperate. Liberators cost like 700 something minerals though, so maybe that's why they didn't want to go for it. But Liberators are great against the tanks too, so it's like, you know. But yeah, that's how you would counter the cancer, I guess. But this is a pretty strong comp. Like, you got a lot of healing, you got a lot of shielding, you got a lot of front lining. Like the Mirages are really tanky themselves as well, so it's like, it's great. Like, they basically are just not dying. There's another wave of Hybrid, but is probably just gonna break against the wall that is the tanks and the science vessels here. Alright. So we got some more mirages here. Okay, Liberator's going down. Okay. I mean, these hybrid look like they're standing a little bit of a better chance here, just because there's so many of them. But Inflames has got 5-6 tanks on the field here. Yeah, that's not gonna be a lot of hybrid soon. Okay, finally there's an Ultralisk. He's stuck on everything though. That's a little unfortunate here. 11 minutes in, there's finally an Ultralisk here. Long time coming, but you know, Ultralisk can't get picked up, but only one of them. It's not gonna be enough. I got some queens here. I would just buy Ultralisk. You don't need the queens until like you've got a handful of Ultralisks. So we got some disabling here. Goliaths are going down. We got a scan. Oh, we got a beam. Oh, that's gnarly, boys. That beam here just... okay, where's it going? Oh my god, it went for the photon cannon. Beam, you're fired. Let's get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that the beam prioritizes defensive structures. It's like hitting the Goliath, and then it's like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, it's a shield battery? Absolutely not. And then it goes right for it. But that beam looks like it was pretty strong here. We got the Golden Age Phoenix Urn. Nice. Let's see. Liberators here slowly making a dent through these science vessels, but these science vessels just are too thick and they refuse to go down. Oh my god. Insult to injury, the Liberators can get irradiated by the science vessels. Oh my god. Are we gonna see hybrid here, or is just gonna end the game without the hybrid? Because that'll be even spicier. Okay, BobsGuns over here on the Mirage. Right over here. Oh man. It's looking pretty bad for our opponents here, but the Liberators are cleaning up here. Are we gonna see hybrid? Oh, come on. Any moment now. Gotta be some hybrid here. Okay, we're blasting our way through here. Okay. Maybe it's like a no hybrid game. Like they just won with no hybrid. That'll actually speak to how strong this comp is. That'll be pretty cool. Okay, there's 2 Ultralisks now, but you know, that's... we should be on like 6 Ultralisks by now. But yeah, Nova with the Goliaths, not a fan. I think the Liberators would be better. Liberators are great against the tanks too. The Goliaths are terrible to the tanks. Like they get 4 shot by the tanks. Well, closer to 5 shot, I think. Right? Yeah, it's closer to 5. Actually, 122 times 4 is 480. So no, they do get 4 shot. Oh no, they're the hybrid. The hybrid Nemesis. Stukov is healing the Nexus. I don't know. It looks pretty dire here. GG coming out from our yellow player. I think that's Stukov. The Nexus is about to go down. That's the other Nexus. And all we got left is 1 Nexus. That's looking like... there it is, boys. There we go. Alright, let's look at the overview here. Let's take a pause here. I'm gonna take over. Oh, if I pause it, the music pauses too. It's like that meme. Music stops. Damn, BobsGuns just tanking like a madman here. Inflames doing huge amounts of damage. And unfortunately, Swan's stats don't look like they've done anything. But like, I wish there were stats that would show like healing done or like shielding done. But I don't think Starcraft 2 has like that built into its engine. So it's kind of hard to have that shown. Like I know League of Legends, you can see that. So I'm gonna take over here. I'm gonna take command. Take command. And there we go. Let's have a look at the units here. Damn. Okay, so this composition is basically just like you got a lot of front line here. Oh no! I had the zoom out again. Oh, I think every time you swap views, I think the zoom out goes to max. Okay, so it's like as your Manx player, you're gonna drop the DPS. Swan is basically just pure support role. You got the Science Vessel. This guy's like riding a little lower than everyone else, but that's okay. And then you have Karax here as frontline. It's a pretty good composition. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed these 2 games, these games being cast by me, be sure to leave a like. And I don't know. I would love to hear any comments about like how the casting was done. I think I'm gonna try and make these like a weekly occurrence on Sundays. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the casting, the Shoutcast. Unfortunately, there was no day that started with the C because I was gonna do like casting couch something day, but you know, we're just stuck with Shoutcast Sunday, which is like, you know, it's much better. It's more family friendly that way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. If you like it, if you didn't like it, things to improve on. I love your feedback on that, because honestly, that's what helps this channel grow and become more. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.
The tires, let's light some fires.
Need a light.
They picked the wrong fight.